what's up guys, SRN 101 here, coming at you with another video. This one's going to be on an underground city that we did a couple years ago back on a community server. So yeah, let's get into it. So basically we got together, there was a group of 5 of us that decided to make an underground city that was kind of hidden away, that people wouldn't be able to find on the server unless we wanted them to. So this is one of the entrances to get into the city. It's just out here in the middle of nowhere, and it's pretty well disguised, just kind of in the hillside. So when you come in, you just simply put a redstone torch on this little thing here, and it blocks the door. I know it's pretty basic redstone, but you know it worked, and yeah. And we have this large staircase that comes down to where we built our city, and we decided to make it this shape and size, that way we could bring horses in and out through here and other livestock. So we wanted to make this pretty much a self-sufficient city, and as you can see, it's pretty large. This was all dug out by hand. Off on the left here, this is kind of like our town square, so we have like a nice little park with some trees and flowers. This up here, we call this the sun. So basically it's ran up to a daylight sensor up on ground level, and so when this is on, you know that it's daytime outside. A trading post, and then this was like a blacksmith and smelting with an auto furnace, and you could actually get your lava right here to run the furnaces. And then we made like a little chapel, and everything was just kind of carved into the rock of this underground city. All the streets were paved like this, and we got the grass to grow underground just to kind of make it feel a little bit more you know, lively and less depressing, I guess, because it was kind of dark and gloomy down here until we started lightening up everything really well. In here we have nether wart farm and our enchanting room. And then we have our farming district. So just, you know, real simple potato farm and all that. These are just, you know, you harvest them yourself. Cactus farm. What else do we got? Sugar cane, another really simple sugar cane farm. You just press the button and the pistons knock it down into the water. We didn't use a whole lot of sugar cane, so it you know, it was good enough for us. And then we have melon farms. You guys probably seen these before. I didn't invent this by any means. I just seen a YouTube tutorial on how to do it, and I decided to make one. That was years ago. I can't even remember the guy's name that originally made this, but I'm sure you guys have seen them around. The melons get pushed by the pistons when they grow, and they travel into this chest. And then we got gravity wheat farms here, so you just flick the switch and the water comes down, and it basically just knocks all the wheat and seeds down here, just like that. And then you can run along and collect everything. And then we have another one here for potatoes. The same idea. Once again, I didn't come up with this, somebody else did, but I don't remember who invented this one either. And then we just have a little ladder here that goes up to the second floor, and we put one great big farm up here to do the same thing. And that's just because we were using the vegetables for trading with villagers. So that concludes the farming section. Then here we have a little tree farm, trying to get a little bit of every variety of wood going. That way we didn't have to leave this underground compound. Here we have the city train station. So this track runs thousands of blocks all the way back to where the other people were building, and we had like a hidden little train station there too where you could access this from. We decided to call this little city Arc, so that's why you see that there. And then if I go down this road, you'll see we decided to make our own little housing area. So here we have some different houses from different players that were working on this with us. Another little fountain. And another house. And you got to remember, all this was dug out by hand. This was, took a lot of work digging all this out. And it took quite a long time to make it as big as it got. Here we have our little villager breeding area. And we have a little barn over here too. For anybody that didn't know, if you put carpets over top of fence posts, you can hop over, but the animals don't know enough to do that, so they'll stay inside, but you can get over yourself. So that was a little stable, and then in here we have our livestock, every different variety. We have one of these cool little egg farms, so you just trap a couple chickens up here, and then the hopper will collect all their eggs and put them in a chest. That works really well for getting eggs. And then we have a chicken farm there, and then this just leads back out to that ramp there. This is like our main community kind of lodge where we kept all our materials. So we had all our beds in here, and we had all our storage, our central storage room here with all the different materials you could possibly need. And then upstairs is just an additional storage room, because this was like a shared project, so everybody that stayed here was entitled to those resources, and we all just kind of pooled our stuff together. And that's basically this underground city. The only negative aspect is the slimes. They keep spawning unless you put down slabs, but we didn't want to slab the entire underground because that would kind of ruin what we had going on. And one other cool thing, with our nether portal, we didn't want anybody to be able to get in here through another nether portal, so we put up this little really simple defense thing. So if you flick the switch, it turns off these pistons, and that way the lava can't fall anymore. So the lava over time will stop pouring, and you can actually access the portal. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different from the ones I've normally posted, but if you liked it, make sure to comment or shoot me a like.